Hi, so Tyler is going to go to school today. This is Tyler. Tyler, say hi. Say hi, baby. Yeah. He's trying to get his little hand up. Wave to him, Tyler. Hi. There you go. Okay, so Tyler is having a very tight day. Tyler is normally extremely tight like this, but it's a little bit worse today. So I was just going to show y'all some of the things that I do. Me and my mother have been doing this with him when I used to live with my mom. We used to do this with him since he was a year, just before we even had therapists or anything. We knew something was wrong with him. We just weren't sure at the time. So I'm just going to show y'all some of the things that I do here at home on a daily basis. And keep in mind that I do these a lot longer. I'm just trying to do a short version for the video. Alright, so since his hands are always, in fists, they're always like this. On his really, really bad days, he's actually doing this, but most of the time he's like this. So what I do is I open up his hand all the way and I start in the middle, and I do it like, I usually do it with my thumbs. I can't really show you right now, but I pretend this is a thumb. I go like this with both fingers, and I slowly go out, and I usually try to do it for a minute. And I keep going and keep going until I get that little piece of skin, and I don't pinch it, but I just kind of go around like that, just so that he can get the feel everywhere. And I go out, I go diagonal, I go up, and then I keep repeating. Diagonal and down. I just keep going, and I push pretty hard, just, to help him, to help his muscles relax. And it actually does. When you spend a certain amount of time all through the day, but really in the morning, I would say at least more than 30 minutes. It makes a huge difference throughout the day. And you wouldn't think that it would, but it does. So I spread it all his hands, and I just go, and then I just, I keep going and keep going and keep going. And like I said, I usually do it for about a minute. I used to do it for 7 seconds, but I do it a lot longer now. And then I go through each finger, and I go as slow as I can. Again, I go slower than this, but I just keep going to the very tip. And then I go to his next finger, and that just keeps going on and on. I kind of roll his hands for his wrist. He just tried to bite me. And it's tight. I don't force anything. I don't hurt him. And on some days, if I know that it is hurting him, I gradually just kind of go up and down maybe instead of circles. It really just depends on your child or the person that you're doing this with. This is not something that... Actually, the therapist did give me the idea for the center going out for a minute. But I actually was doing stuff like this long before he had therapy. And I do the same thing with his feet, too. I just kind of, go out with his feet. And it's a lot easier to do it if I'm not showing you on a video. But I just want him to feel everywhere, like when we're working out and we get sore. The feeling we have afterwards. I imagine Tyler feels like that, except 1,000 times worse on a daily basis. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to work through each toe, I'm just trying to work through that. Work through the soreness. And some days he has muscle spasms, and I find that when I do this in the morning for a long period of time, that his muscle spasms aren't as bad. Okay, Tyler's laying down now. I'm trying to do the best that I can. Ryan's at work, so he couldn't help me. His hips and his legs are really tight, so what I do is I just press in. I'm not pushing too hard, but I am putting pressure, and then I let go, and then I kind of go as far as he'll let me go. And sometimes, see, like right now, you can't see him all the way, but his knees are kind of straightening out, and then he tightens, so I push back like this. And then I let go, and he'll kind of let me go farther. And sometimes I am not successful with doing this if he's having a bad day. But I'm just trying to give his legs a little bit of a stretch and a little bit of a workout. And we just kind of do this, and he enjoys it. and it's not hurting him, and it loosens him up. He's going to be going on the bus soon, so this makes it easier for putting him into his car seat, so he's not really tight. Another thing is I push his leg up, and I kind of roll to the side to get a good workout for his hips. I will also do another video with Ryan filming so that you can see it a lot better. I'm sorry this isn't that great. I just wanted to give a quick video on our mornings. See, now he's not letting me straighten his other legs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push, and then I'm going to let go, and then he kind of lets me do it. There. So now it's the other leg. And I will go in more detail about this in another video. And like I said, the angle will be much better so that you can see his whole body instead of just the side view that you are seeing. This is hard for him sometimes. It does not feel pleasant. I don't think it does just from the look on his face. But, you know, it's something that has to be done. It's just the way it is when you have cerebral palsy as bad as he does. So now I'm doing both legs. I'm just circling the hips is all. I'm not pushing it to where I'm going to pull a muscle or hurt him. I'm just trying to help him get some motion in that area instead of just being super tight, crossing his legs, and staying that way all day long. This is very important for the hips. I do believe that his hips are a little uneven right now, and eventually they get so bad that they can pop out of socket, and it can cause a lot of pain. Something else that I do with his feet is I circle his ankles. His feet are really bad, actually. So we try to spend a lot of time on his feet and legs and arms as much as we can. I'm not going to do the arms right now just because I had to have somebody else filming to do that, to show it the right way. I always look at his feet and they just look so uncomfortable all the time. And I've like woken up with, I guess you'd call them Charlie horses or cramps, and it just hurts so bad. And I would hate for him to feel that. So this is why I just try to do as much massaging throughout the day. He likes this. I always like massage his face and do this. He thinks it's really funny when he makes silly faces. And I go through his hair. And then I do his back. And do his arms. And I'm just doing the quick version of everything. But I go to his legs, his thighs. I go down to his calves. You can tell he enjoys it a lot. And I go down to his feet. He's also looking at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's his main man. Tyler, say hi. Say hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. So I just wanted to show y'all that Tyler's hand is already opening more, and this isn't even with like a lot of therapy. A lot of time, if I raise his hand, if I don't do any therapy, it's just like this, or massaging. But it's, you know, it's opening up now, and that just proves my point to show that the more you do it, the better it is. And this isn't something that you can just, I know a lot of therapists come like once, twice a week, or you may see, you may go to a place for therapy, but I would recommend doing therapy as often as you can throughout the day. That's what we do if we're watching TV, like I'm doing now. I'm talking and I'm just massaging his hands. And that's just what we do. And it's whoever's holding him, Ryan, me, if we go and visit family, his grandmas, anybody who's holding him. You just massage him. And it's so important, and it can make a huge difference in your day. If you know, you don't force anything that's going to hurt somebody, if his hand is tight, you don't want to, a lot of people I see, even doctors and therapists, they'll fight to get his hand open, and you don't have to do that. If you want to open his hand, all you have to do is push the wrist down and see my hand just opens. It just opens. And then you can do what you need to do. And it's quick. It doesn't hurt. You don't have to shove it down. You just slightly push. See, watch. And it opens. And there it goes. And then you can just place your fingers there, and that's how you do stuff. And I know this might sound silly, but something I've always done since he was a little boy was I talk into the palm of his hand. And he loves it. I can't do it right now just because the positioning. I talk into the palm of his hand. I guess I read something about like the vibrations and how important touch is, and I just want him to feel as many textures, feel as much stuff as he can, and I just put my mouth to it, and I'm not going to do it because you won't understand me right now in the video, but I just say, Tyler, Tyler. I just do things, I say words that I want him to know, that I want him to try to say, like mama, like I want him to feel that. And you can think I'm crazy, and I know he probably won't ever say something like that, but everything counts, and I don't think it hurts at all. And also he gets a really good kick out of it. He smiles and he laughs, and he actually does try to say, I believe that he's trying to say what I'm saying into his hand. And I can't find a better way to explain that. But if you understand what I'm saying, then great. And it's not something that you have to do. I'm just telling you things that I do. And he can hold up his head better. He just thinks it's so funny to try to bite me and stuff. So we're going to go now because I need to give him a bottle before he goes to school. Tyler, are you going to say bye? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Say bye. There you go, baby. Say bye-bye. Bye. There you go. He's trying really hard. Wave. Bye-bye. There you go. You gonna say bye? Say bye, baby. Trying really hard to get his hand up. There you go. Now will you say bye? Will you say bye? There. I hope all of you have a good day, and I hope that you got something out of my video. Bye.